Yo, what is going on? It is Puma and Willie with a third man involved, a man much more accomplished than us.
That sounded kind of crazy, but
but it is true. It is true. We are with the Transformer. If you don't know who that is Troy Isley. What's going on, Troy?
What up? What
Not
up?
much, not much. Chilling, man. Chilling in Vegas, getting ready for March 29th.
Oh,
Vegas.
Vegas. Ooh.
Wow, he does have a fight coming up March 29th on the Meyer Ryan undercard, Meyer Ryan 2 in Las Vegas, right? Do you have an opponent for that yet?
Yeah, we got a Jamaican guy, 16-1, 12 KOs. Good
Okay.
test.
This is a good
Okay.
test. So you got
Um,
Yeah.
good power.
you know,
Okay.
so yeah.
So
Wait. Who you thought won the first fight?
in Meyer Ryan.
I mean, listen, I'm cool with both of them.
I
I feel
saw
like
you.
I felt like it could have went either way,
Yeah,
honestly. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Depending on what the judges was looking for, it
we
was a
did
good
too.
fight. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
There's a
this
whole lot
next
of
fight,
angles too.
I'm very interested to see the next fight, and the changes that they made because the first fight really could have went either way. They
Yeah.
both, was landing, great shots, great combinations. So,
Facts.
we going. I'm very interested to see this, and what they both did.
You know
What they
what I
both, bring into the second fight.
you know what I
And,
think
I've seen both of them,
yeah.
since then. Like, how they've been working out as a.
I saw you were with Meyer today. She's one of my favorite female boxers. You know what I think helped her in that first fight though was the crowd. And that's where we met you. And I don't know if you know this, but our claim to fame is we started the USA chant in that
Yeah.
fight.
Oh yeah.
So
We
you
was
had a little bit of
wildin'.
home field
So,
advantage there, just to give it a little edge. Give it a little edge.
That's every
Mhm.
fight now. Every fight we go to
Yeah,
USA. We got Keyshawn fight. Was like
yeah.
USA. Everybody just
It
So
felt like Team USA all over again.
yeah, you're
yeah.
right. You're
We
right.
just
Bring y'all
fighting the
back.
Hamiltons all over again,
Exactly.
and we
Bring
got to
y'all back.
scream that.
And that amateur background does help in boxing, obviously in professional boxing. That there is a difference, of course, but when you have that background and all that training, as you know, I don't got to tell you, it does make a difference, and you're seeing it now, like you just said. It felt like Team USA all over again. But going forward, right? Right now, you're ranked number 8 by Ring Magazine, which to me is the best ranking system in the game. You know, there's all kinds of other ones. You're also ranked 11 by WBC. I know you've been
I'm six in
outspoken.
WBO too.
Six
Okay,
in okay, six in
Okay.
WBO too.
Okay.
Okay,
Six.
okay.
Okay.
So you're top 10 basically. You're top 10 in most of the rankings, give or take, whatever.
for
And
sure, for sure.
I know you're not very you don't talk a lot of trash. You're boys with Keyshawn. Your nickname is obviously isn't the businessman. You're strictly business, but you have been mentioning a certain name lately. And
Carlos Adames, man.
and I see you took the words right out of my mouth. You peeped that fight versus Shiraz. I don't know if I say his name right,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what'd you think of that fight?
I mean, I thought he looked good against Shiraz. I thought he did his thing. People
Yep.
was very high on Shiraz before the fight. So I mean, I felt like I thought he won, to be honest.
Me too.
Yep.
But
Oh my God.
Everybody did.
yeah,
So
but
that
What do you
go ahead.
see? What do you see in him? What do you see in him in Adams that you think you could exploit?
I mean, I just feel like I'm a better fighter than he is. I've been in the ring with him, a couple times. I feel like I'm the better fighter. So honestly, I ain't trying to say what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I can't
Yeah,
give
yeah,
away my game plan, but honestly, I just feel like I'm the better fighter. You know what I'm saying?
you definitely got the better style for that fight.
yeah. You're so
So
also.
what you think?
Go
No,
ahead, go
I
ahead, go
gotta
ahead, go
ask a
ahead, go ahead.
question
Do you
though.
think?
What do you think about Excellency Turk
Oh,
just going into the side, going to the ring and telling his mans was down in that fight? That was
Yeah, I mean that was crazy,
I was
and
gonna ask
that's
the same.
that's. I mean, yeah, yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
like
we already knew, we already knew it, but what I'm saying, you don't gotta be, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you don't have to just make it that obvious, what I'm saying.
The,
But hey, it's all good. That just means, when you're fighting against Shiraz or any one of them Turkish ambassadors, you got to bring your A game.
Turk,
you gotta knock him
Yeah,
out. That's what I'm
Turkey,
thinking.
Yeah,
Turkey.
no, for sure.
So I was gonna ask you too. Like you, obviously you're under BOMAC and Red, right? So you think that would
hmm
fly? You think that would fly with them in the corner?
Nah, not for sure.
How does that affect? Like you just said, like you got to be careful when you fight them, and how does that play on a fighter's mind? Like, will say you get a big money fight with Shiraz, right? Is it worth?
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Is it worth the money?
Honestly, I mean, I feel like it is.
Yeah, money talks.
But I
Money
mean,
talks. Money talks. So,
but
so it don't really matter that much.
Yeah.
I mean, he
But
can't really control anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you might.
Listen.
Honestly, Adame has won. Adame has won the
Yeah,
fight.
he
yeah.
You
won
feel
the
what I'm
fight.
saying?
I
I
said
feel like
that.
I just feel like a person like me. I make my wins a little more clear. I
Yeah,
like to show. I feel like I show.
very
You know what I'm
clear.
saying?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I would make it obvious.
The
But I
way
mean, hey,
you
if
really
they
box people, like
Yeah.
you box.
Your last fight, you put on a clinic, and it kind of changed the tone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you literally shut him out, like from beginning to end, and just
yeah.
Yeah,
with
12. Like it was like one round he got.
yeah,
I
maybe,
think
and
only
it was
one
towards the
round.
end. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
it's
like,
towards the
what?
end.
Yeah, he
Probably was
came
taking
out
a
the
break.
last round.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
trying to go.
I remember watching that fight too. I'm like, oh shit, no, just get away, get out of there. But you still boxed. You stuck to the game plan, and and that really showed you. Now the stupid thing in boxing is, and this is against the fans, and that's just what we are. We're just fans. But there were boos out there. I believe against this because the fight was
For
over.
sure, for sure.
But
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you can't fall into that. They're not in the
no,
ring. You know
no,
what I'm
and
saying? So you can't get tricked out your game, man.
yeah.
So
And that's what I was gonna
no,
ask you. Like, does that you hear that? Does that affect you? Like, and you just got to stay focused and keep rolling.
I mean, I was locked in. I wasn't focused on it.
Yeah, locked
Yeah,
in is an
it's
Yeah, you
understatement.
was. Yeah,
Bro,
you
you
was.
were like, you did not change. You could tell, man, that the transformer didn't transform. You just fucking stuck to it right there,
no,
and
for
you
sure.
did
We
your
we had
thing.
we had a game plan. I wasn't. And earlier in the fight, like maybe like the first 2 or 3 rounds, I was trying to, taking like I was trying to take initiative. He was fighting at a usually Tyler Howard punches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Usually he throws more punches, he's more active. That's the Tyler Howard we were thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know. But he was keeping it at a good distance to where he couldn't get hit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I felt like, I would put myself in harm's way. I would like try to get his body and I'd be reaching and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I was just, my coach is just like, take what he giving you. And, he
Yeah.
wasn't really giving me much. So, hey, I was just like, fuck it. We just going to box the dude. Keep it moving.
And
Yeah.
that's exactly what you did, and it got to you where you are now. So so um, what was I gonna say? Oh, with Bomac in your corner, right? Is he does he keep that same energy that he shows on TV and camp and stuff too? Is he always funny like that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I was curious. Like, I never met the guy or
Go
the
back
guy.
always cracking jokes.
Yeah.
So,
Because a guy like you in the ring, anyway, it just you're so serious, and so is all his
yeah, yeah,
fighters.
yeah.
All his fighters in the
Yeah.
ring. But you seem to me like a strictly serious guy. Like, basically, again, you're not Keyshawn, but you're strictly business in the ring, whatever. He's always joking, goofing. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? This guy's always.
Yeah.
I guess
I
it's.
mean, I mean, this. I got a good sense of humor, and
Oh
honestly, I
yeah,
mean, yeah, the people see me because I mean,
yeah,
they don't know me. I don't know them,
yeah,
but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. To
yeah,
Keyshawn might be like, man, Troy, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
I ain't gonna stop talking. Keyshawn,
Good. Yeah,
Tiger. If I'm around any of my Olympic guys,
yeah.
yeah.
So
So
yeah, that
yes,
as
yeah.
as fans, that's a side of you we don't see. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I see Bomac and you, like it almost looks like opposites attract, and now it's just a good team, perfect team combination. And do you move around with Keyshawn? You spar with him?
Nah, me and Keyshawn have a spar since the amateurs.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
What about Crawford? Because I know you're all in the same umbrella.
I worked with Crawford before. I worked with Crawford before he fought my dream off. I worked with him
Okay,
twice because
nice,
I worked with him before I fought Hav.
nice.
Yeah,
So
you had to get him ready for that
yeah,
up and weight. You had to
Yeah,
help him
yeah,
out.
for sure, definitely. I'm gonna definitely help my bro out.
hmm
When he on his way to beating Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah. I'm down with
Hmm.
that one.
yeah. I
I'm
For
think,
I'm, I'm
sure,
definitely taking Bud. I'm taking the
of
Bud.
for
course, I'm back.
sure.
I'm back in the American, no doubt. I mean, I will say that Canelo is a tough feat. So if he could beat that feat, and you know what, he did do his thing against my guy Errol Spence. We're out of Long Island. Errol Spence is from out here, so we not from out here. He's from Texas, but
Well, he
he
got
he got
peoples out
family
here.
out here. Um, oh man, he hurt my broke my heart that night, but it's all good. It's all good.
Hey
Um,
man, yeah. They
speak
they put a clinic. But go ahead.
speaking of being from Long Island, right? I want to tell you a quick story. And it's kind of a testament to the Virginia fan base that was at MSG.
Oh God.
So Keyshawn got family out here, right? So he's got
Yeah,
family on Long Island. So my dumb drunk ass, I'm like, oh yeah, he's kind of from Long Island, whatever. Cheered. Yo, Virginia is loyal to the soil, man.
Like,
Because
he ain't from no fucking.
they turn around screaming at me. I'm like, no, I'm rooting. Like, you root for him? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm
With
rooting
us
for
when
him.
you with them. I'm like, yo, God,
It's
yo,
funny, man.
yo.
Nah, for
It's
sure.
funny. But
For
yo,
sure.
being you're originally born in Washington, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Washington, D.C.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but you're out of Virginia. You're basically raised in Virginia, right? Or
I mean,
close.
my family was, but I mean,
Yeah,
put it like this: I was raised in Alexandria. I grew up in Alexandria.
yeah,
I went to D.C. on weekends and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
You know, and
Uh-huh.
then when I got to high school, I stopped going around there for real.
Okay.
Because it's just trouble.
Yeah,
But it ain't trouble, but for it's dangerous. It ain't
yeah. I know what
trouble,
you
it's
mean.
DC
dangerous.
is
But
dangerous.
but I mean, if you come to my fights, you're gonna see a bunch of DC people. You're not
Okay.
really gonna see
Okay.
Alexandria. I mean, you gonna see my friends
Yeah.
and the people that I met in Alexandria and grew up with. But a lot of the times, like family, you gonna you're gonna see a lot of DC people at my fights.
Okay. That's
So
good.
that's why I have them say representing Southeast DC for them because
Yeah, okay.
they're at the fight the
Yeah.
Southeast people.
Because yeah, I was a little confused. Like I'm reading stuff, and I'm like, oh wait, well, I don't, I don't know. To me, it makes no difference. But I was just like, because
For
Virginia,
sure, for sure. I mean, I rep both. I rep both. I
yeah,
rep both. I rep Alexandria a little harder though, but I
yeah,
rep both.
DMV, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Because
all
like
love.
they showed out for Keyshawn, and that's when we saw you, and we bumped into you, and I was like, oh man, like this has got a good backing in MSG. I've been to a million fights at MSG, and I felt like I was in Virginia.
Yeah,
Like I'm like,
nobody was showing you love. I walked up to you, I'm like,
yeah,
fight, right? I'm like, I see this guy everywhere. I'm like, I
Mhm.
seen you there. I seen you. I'm like, and then Puma let me know like
uh,
who you was. I'm like, oh man. I was like, that's
yeah.
crazy.
It is hard. I will see, like when you meet someone that you see on TV all the time, right, and you see him in person, you got to like triple take. Like, wait, is that
Especially the OGs. You be like, yo,
Yeah.
these OGs, like you seen them like watching fights when they was
Mhm.
younger. You don't know what they look like now.
Nah, for real.
So what home gym are you training at now for your next fight this month? I saw you were at DLX. Shout out to them. They're awesome. But what is like your mainstay gym right now in Vegas? There's a bunch of gyms in Vegas.
So I'll go to Top Rank or
Okay.
UFC Apex,
Okay.
but mainly Top Rank.
Top rank. Yeah. What's
Yeah.
without saying too much, obviously, what's the sparring rotation looking like right now? Just I always ask fighters this because I'm always curious about who they sparring.
I mean, I'm working with an Irish guy. He's like 19-0, Aaron McKenna.
Okay.
And then
All
I
right.
got some rounds in with Elijah Garcia too, two times.
Nice.
Mm.
Nice. I just saw our guy making it to your way. We're good friends with Jahai Tucker.
Yeah.
He was just over there at DLX too, and he got some sparring, and I think not too sure. But yeah, I'm always curious about what the sparring is like, and it makes sense. You said you were sparring with Terrence Crawford for his fight, and iron sharpens iron, man. Like sparring
Yeah.
matters. Does BOMAC does he have you sparring a lot or no? I know some guys don't spar a lot, some guys do.
Yeah, he got me sparring on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays.
Damn, that is a lot.
Hmm.
That's good,
But I
man.
mean, he'll if you see you peaking early, looking too sharp, he'll be like, listen, he'll let you rest
Okay,
for a day or two. And I never experienced that. Like so, like 2 fights ago when he did it, I was like, are you sure? You know what I'm saying? You tripping? Like when I fought Marcos, the
yeah,
Marcos tab, he did that. He was
yeah.
like, you peeking too, or you looking too sharp.
Oh
Take a
wow,
day or two off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah.
what? Like, are you
That's
what?
and
But
and
yeah,
and that was going to lead into my next question. Like, what is the difference between training with a stable in a camp like that under BOMAC and Red compared to your last training? Because you've been with them what, like 4 or 5 years now?
but with Bomac and them,
Yeah, yeah.
two,
Two,
maybe three.
three, two, three.
I think I finished the end of I finished the end of 2023.
Yeah. And so you
September. I started training with them
okay.
September 2023.
So what is like the biggest difference between training under them and other? Not like saying anything's bad
Yeah,
about these
yeah,
gyms.
yeah. I mean, no. I mean, ain't nothing bad to say about K. I mean, I feel like K did what he did. I mean, I
Okay,
wouldn't be
Karoma.
the fighter I am without K.
Yeah.
So
He was with
you
you in the
know,
Olympics too, right? Like he was with you all the way, right?
yeah. I mean, K. I started with K. I was K's first fighter.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So yeah, but I just feel like K. Okay. I mean, I feel like not that. I just feel like they're more experienced.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, I feel like K still at the time was still learning. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So as far as where BOMAC, they already know what they're doing. You're going to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So they
So
built Crawford from the ground up. So they already kind of like fight like going in into, I don't know, just like being around them, make you, being around, the circular fighters make you feel great.
yeah.
And then like they know what they doing, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it's 3, 4 coaches. So if 2 of them gotta leave, you know what I'm saying, you still got, enough, you
Focus.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, enough
There's,
focus.
there's more of a
And,
focus on
and-
you.
and- yeah, and you still got 2 coaches that know what they doing, that's
Yeah.
experienced enough, that train other fighters. You know what I'm saying? So
So it's like a team. It's a team effort
More of a
when
team.
you
Yeah.
get
yeah.
BOMAC, you get a whole team.
hmm
Oh, that's fire. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's really like undisputed. It's like a
And
fight in a
and
video game, right?
I train with them 2 camps. I work with Crawford, the Horn camp and the Brook camp.
Okay.
So I'd already did 2 camps with them. So it kind of was it wasn't as hard of a
Yeah.
transition.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. So we already knew each other. I met them like 2018 because they were training in Colorado. And then I was always boys with Shakur. I would always be around Shakur. And then, Shakur spar him. And then, I seen Keaton spar him.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna spar you. And then, they was like, come back, shit. We may need you. So I
Right.
kept sparring them for the Jeff Horn camp. And then, like 2 years later, they called me, again for Carol Brook.
hmm That means he did his thing against Crawford, man. That's
Yeah.
good. Hey, did you think? It called you back? That's
Chill,
it.
chill, 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 chill,
Just
chill.
stirring it up. That's all. Nah, but that's awesome, man. And yeah, like I said, not saying anything bad about your last camp. Just obviously that right now, Bomac and them, they're like the top trainers in the game. Like arguably one or two,
Yeah,
if you were to take a vote, I
that's a
guess. Like,
fact.
and
Mhm. I
it's
feel like the best team in the game.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you could argue here and there, but like they're pretty
Top dog.
taking over. It's just taking over, and that's great, man. And you obviously you made the right choice because you've been on the up and up. Again, you're ranking, you're cracking the top 10 in almost every ranking. But to me, the only one that matters because you get the boxing nerds, really the ones that
I
are
mean,
in the is the ring,
Yeah, the
and you
ring,
crack
yeah.
the top 10 in that. A belt this year, we're thinking.
well, I mean, I'm trying to get a title shot by the end of this year
End
or
of
the
this year.
beginning of next year. That was my goal.
Is it? It's hard now though, right? Like I think when you're number 8, right? Like you're in the top 10,
Yeah,
that people are going to avoid you. You're risky. You're a risky
yeah.
business right now.
And you say you
Nah, for
six.
sure.
Which one you in six then? You say you
I'm
six.
6 in the WBO and
Mm.
11 in the WBC and 8 in Ring
Who has that
Magazine.
belt? Let
Who
me
got
see.
the belt at the
Let me see.
WBO?
I had it written down.
Janabek.
Oh yeah, Janabek.
Mm.
That's it. You were calling him out too, man, and
Yeah,
he's
for
not.
sure.
He's
By the
not.
end of this year, beginning of next year,
He's a
one,
little.
1 or 2 more fights. But go ahead.
He's tough. He's tough as a fan's opinion. He's a tough guy, but he's a little inflated. Like his resume isn't really,
Yeah, I know. I
really.
feel like he got a decent win over Bentley, but I feel like
Yeah,
that's the only person he fought.
but yeah, but I always look at the odds, right? When you fight,
This
look at the
is
odds. And like,
open.
if the odds are highly favoring someone else, I'm like, okay, this is a little inflated guy over here. But whatever. And he hasn't been too active. He hasn't been too active, and you're doing the right
Yeah, I
thing.
mean he's avoided by other guys in the division.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
to other guys he's a risk.
Not to you though, right?
Nah, shit, I want the belt, so hell no,
Chasing the
not
belt,
to
He
me.
said, hell no.
and without like burning any bridges, because I'm not trying to do that. What's your take on this whole the Saudis trying to get rid of all the belts and this, that, the other thing? Are you a belt guy? I know some fighters are like, belts don't matter. Do they matter to you?
I want to win 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Shit, I want to win them.
So
Yeah,
is the goal still to be undisputed though? Like in a fighter's mind, I loved that personally. I loved like 4 belts. I know the other there's always this like the whatever
Yeah,
the Latino belt or whatever the
yeah,
WBC did. They're always throwing
a
weird
gimmick
things in here.
belt.
But the
Yeah.
4 main belts, I personally loved. Like, all right, you're a champion. That means you're great. But now you want to unify and fight other champions. So do you think that's good for boxing or bad? I just want to get a fighter's take
But the
on that.
one belt was kind of like UFC, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And one champion and one.
yeah. So I mean, honestly, I like the four,
Yeah.
how it is. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That's
And
great.
honestly, I would want to, undisputed. That's what that's what
Yeah,
makes you legendary, in
yeah,
our sport. So why would you, after 50, 60 years of it, why would you try to
exactly.
take it out? It don't make no sense.
That's great to hear. I love to hear that because, like,
Yeah.
for me, when I'm always arguing with my non-boxing friends, and they're like, "Oh, too many belts," I'm like, "You're right. There is a lot of frivolous
It's a
belts,
lot of belts
but the four main belts, and then the ring gives their like who the
Yeah.
man who beat
and
the
a
man." I
lot of
think
fees.
that's
Now
cool.
with all this like WBC like champ, I don't know. Yeah, I see like with them little added little belts.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
they make no
yeah, yeah.
sense.
The
And now
Aztec.
that you got a guy, oh, I'm
Yeah,
Yo,
I'm like, bro, that's
I
not
seen
the
the rainbow belt and everything. I'm like, what is that? The prime
yeah.
belt?
that's what
In
it's
England, they got
saying.
the in England they got like the rainbow belt.
Like, it looked like
It's
I'm
just
like,
too
what
much. It's
kind of belt is
confusing.
that?
It's confusing for
They got
everybody.
the Fighter Fury, whatever belt.
Yeah,
It's a
they got
video
that
game
now.
belt. What the belt is that
I
now?
think the WBC though started to lose people with like they have the Aztec Warrior belt or whatever, and like
Yeah,
then
where,
when Tyson Fury fought, he got like another weird belt. It's all
yeah, but
promotion,
that's
but
all Mexicans. How? What is the black belt? What's
No, for sure.
what's the belt for us? Like,
yeah,
what's the
yeah,
Black History belt?
no
Like,
karate belts, man. Everybody.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just it's confusing, and I'm glad you said that because it's good. I'm glad belts do matter to me. The four main belts do matter, and I get new fans coming in.
but he's an Olympian. He's gonna think like that
Yeah,
anyway.
that's true. It's true. I think that's all. What do you walk around at weight rise? Because I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not fanboying you or whatever, but when you go in the ring, man, you look yoked,
Nah, yeah, you're
like you like
like you
superhero
built
jacked.
different. You built like a
Yeah,
football player,
yeah. I was gonna say
Yeah,
that.
like a running back,
Did you play football growing up?
I played football before I started boxing.
like Fournette.
What
You look
position?
like
What
Fournette,
position? What
running
position?
back.
I played left side linebacker. I played rec league though.
Okay,
uh,
okay.
Rec league. This is before I started boxing.
Like
And
right
then once I
before?
started boxing, so I was a sore loser in team sports. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
yo, just like my
and
daughter,
and I,
man.
I, I like to win. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I,
yeah.
I was I was an asshole. So I was that teammate that like, yo, if I had a weakling, I'm like, get him out the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was one of them. So, boxing,
Mhm.
at first it felt natural because I was getting into fights and stuff outside of
Yeah,
school.
yeah, yeah,
So boxing, it felt natural. And then, I could control the whole destiny. It's
yeah.
Yeah.
me.
It's on you.
So, yeah. So, I liked it. I liked it like that.
That
I've told my daughter like me and my baby mother told my daughter said she in the wrong sport because she get mad. I'm like
yeah,
No,
just
for sure.
that cheerleading like their whole team be bad.
yeah,
Like,
No, for sure. You got that one person, man, that
yeah.
mess up a team. You
It's
got
on you.
the
Yeah,
whole team got to be. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and that's probably why you fall so good into BOMAC's camps and BOMAC's team because I feel like,
Yeah.
and I don't know anybody personally, but they're all like, yeah, get out. No, you're the weakest link. Get out. And that's good to hear. Good to see, and it is working. What
But
do
not
you?
being around them though, just there's a bunch of dogs on the team,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
dog.
can't have no weak link energy.
that's great.
But being around them just make me want to be great.
Yep.
I feel great
And
What
I really do feel there was like a difference, and nothing against your old trainers and
for sure. No,
whoever,
you for
but
sure, for
but
sure.
there was like a you elevated just a little more. That's all, and that's all you needed. And we're seeing it now. And cracking the top 10 is not easy for, and any fighter will tell you that. That's like the goal originally. Let me crack the top 20. Let me crack the top 10, and here you are. And now we're chasing belts. How many fights this year you're trying to fight? How many times?
I'm trying to get 3 at
Three?
least. Yeah.
That's rare now. You get 3 fights a year in boxing. You're active fighter.
that's what they
Nah,
always
for sure. I mean, I'm starting
say.
late
They
Yeah.
always say that.
already in March. So I
Uh,
mean, when I fight in March, I should probably be back in around June.
okay. Stay busy.
You
Stay
know,
busy.
and then try to get finish one definitely at the end of the year.
You gonna fight in New York or no?
I love fighting in New York, dude. I'm waiting on them to get to send me back. I love New York. That's the
Yeah.
best arena. They
Yeah.
keep it real. They show you love. And if you performing good, they gonna love you. You know what I'm saying?
We
So
appreciate that. We
I love New
appreciate
York
that.
That's all. You just made fans for life now. We never leave it,
Cause
but
for
we
sure, for
definitely gonna be
sure,
screaming
yeah,
if you hit
yeah.
New York, definitely.
for
That's good.
sure, for
That's
sure. Definitely, I love to fight in New York.
I'm hoping now with all the business side of things. Obviously, you're with Top Rank, and I heard grumblings. It wasn't made official or whatever. They're gonna go with the zone after. I hope they still bring fights to New York. I mean, it's hard not to. It's New York, and I'm hoping for that.
Nah, for sure. We're gonna bring some fights in New York.
Yeah, you
We
have to. You
yeah,
have
yeah,
to.
sure.
That's what I said. Like when I get old and retire, if I want to keep doing this boxing journey, I gotta either go to New York or Vegas. So I got two options, the boxing capitals. So you right now you're in Vegas. You said you're training, and is BOMAC and all them out there with you, or you hopping around a little bit until you gets
Nah, BOMAC and them, they out here.
Okay, they're out here. That's cool. That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all I got. You got anything else, Willie? I don't want to take up too much of his time. Again, we appreciate it.
Like so, not the people don't know what happened off screen, but what's your diet like? What's your diet
So I
like?
mean, nah, you funny. So I got nutritionists. You know, either my boy Allen, or Perfecting Athletes.
Okay. Oh, you're with Perfecting Athlete. That's important because
Yeah.
I feel like all their fighters make weight. Like they never never miss weight with them.
So I work with them. They make me meals. They bring my
That's
meals
awesome.
every Sunday. You know,
That's
for the
awesome.
week. They drop all my meals off every Sunday for the whole week, and then fight week. You know, they take care of me. You know, they get my rehydration right, and
That's awesome.
but I mean, as far as food, it used to be like a lot of like I don't know. I just used to eat whatever. Sort of say I ain't gonna say whatever, but like now I try to eat a lot of like fish, vegetables, stuff that don't stuff. So after the fight, I used to eat pasta, used to eat like bread and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I would feel like bloated, and you know what I'm saying. You don't want to fight off that. You want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So now I try to keep it stuff that you're gonna eat and you're gonna shit out. So I keep vegetables, fish. That's really about it. It do get annoying, but
So what's your favorite food? Like
my favorite food is
regardless.
Pasta.
Okay,
Any
okay.
type of pasta, and I will go get a pasta after every weigh-in.
That's why you love. That's why you love New York.
See
That was making sense. That's how you-
Every weigh-in for sure.
After every way, you get a pasta.
I was getting a pasta now, and I feel bloated. I wouldn't even care. I still get another one later.
You know
But
that food
when
hangover.
I got a new nutritionist, and he was like, he told me, all that rice and dairy and all that stuff is bad. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard. This was the Marcos fight. I was trying it out, and it was hard, bro. I wanted to eat pasta. I wanted to eat all that so bad after the way is, and I'm just eating the fish and vegetables, and I'm like, I wanted to eat the pasta so bad, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna try it out. And then you seen the fight against Marcos, and I'm like, I'm gonna stick with this. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna stick with it here.
Now you're hooked.
The fans wouldn't know none of this. Like they don't know how hard the discipline you be going through. Like this is. Your favorite food you can't even eat like most of the time.
For
it's
sure.
crazy.
Are you a guy that stays in shape 24/7? Like you get the call, and you're ready. Give me a few weeks.
You're not no Padley.
I
Right?
need 8 weeks.
8 weeks. You need 8 weeks regardless. You're not. You're
you ain't give me no.
Josh Padley,
no,
nah.
yeah,
I want to know how Josh Padley was walking around at his fight weight. They been called him.
But one fight I did take that call one fight. I think I had like 6 weeks. Because I thought I was gonna fight Hobbs on Shakur's last fight with Top Rank in July. Yeah. And they had called me. It was like, nah, we want you to fight him in June 21st. And I had to rush to get to Houston, you know what I'm saying, for like 6 weeks and stuff like that. Then I went to Vegas for like the last like 3.5. So, but I did that one time. But usually I need 8 weeks. I like 8 weeks because I like 8 weeks to get ready for a specific person.
Yeah, and that's smart because people don't forget about like being weight ready and stuff, right? Like the plane ride, like I know I go on vacation and take a plane ride. I need like a day to settle in. Like, you know what I mean? Like nobody likes flying a plane. So like you were saying, Padley.
Yeah.
And Bacoli, like what Bacoli did. Like that dude got off the plane and fought. Like that, you're stiff as hell. Like sitting on a plane.
Nah, for sure. But I mean, Bacoli wasn't in shape.
Yeah.
When he came in like 315, I was like, he ain't.
Bro, he took like a selfie in Africa. He like was.
And then you see the video of him like doing I don't know what the hell he was humping and shit.
But he had to be on a PJ. He had to be on a private jet.
I don't think so, dude. He was taking like.
He's too damn big to be right.
Nah, they got him. Saudi got him right.
Sure.
Saudi got him right for sure. If they answered the call for sure, Saudi got him on the private for sure.
A private with a bed in it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a big dude, bro. That's a big
He had to lay down because he's
He's
sitting
not
there.
sitting in the what's the name. He not definitely not sitting on a regular plane.
Yeah.
They gonna be like,
No way.
Imagine
they
he
gonna
did.
be mad.
Imagine he got the window seat and he next to his big ass.
They really
Like, what
knocked.
the
He
fuck?
really knocked my boy out though.
Oh
That was
yeah.
like-
Well, Joyce in the heavyweights now. Oh, not Joyce. I'm sorry.
Parker.
Parker. Yeah, Parker. He's been in shape, and when he's in shape, he does damage. I know a few fighters they called were like, nah, because they knew.
I was a little scared for Parker at first. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah?
Me
Until I seen when he
too.
came in, because I'm like, that's a risky fight. I'm like, you were
Yeah.
just about to
Yeah.
fight for the belt. You know what I'm
Name-wise,
saying?
yeah.
Now you're about to fight a killer, and you're not gonna fight for the belt. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to fight a better fighter than what you were gonna. You know what I'm saying? Already face. You know
He
what I'm
looked in
saying?
shape though. He looked ready. He did his thing. Who
Nah,
is?
for sure. But Cody's a big guy though, dude.
Yeah, and he's ducked by many too, like you. He's like you. He's ducked
Yeah,
by
for
many.
Cody, yeah, for
High
sure.
risk.
High
What is?
risk.
Who is your favorite fighter besides yourself, active? And then I want to know who's your favorite in the past as well. Just curious
Active, you're a
Yeah.
fighter right now.
to watch. Oh,
Mm, mm.
who?
I like watching Keyshawn.
Keyshawn? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like watching
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn.
Okay.
But I like watching Keyshawn. He's very exciting and fair fighter. I mean, right now, I mean either Crawford or I like Canelo too.
Canelo. Okay.
Oh
That's
damn.
good, man.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm excited for that too. Crawford Canelo. I am
Yeah.
excited. There's a lot of there's gonna be a lot of debates, a lot of people going back and forth. All the little
Mhm.
all the podcast losers like ourselves are gonna be debating, going
Yeah.
wild. So
Wow.
But I
that's
like
cool.
old school fighters though.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
know,
So who's your favorite old school fighter?
no, Crawford
I
and
like
Canelo. Okay.
James Toney,
Oh,
middleweight James Toney. Well, regardless, James Toney, Marvin Hagler, Holyfield,
Marvin
Dre,
Hagler.
and Floyd.
Okay, so
Holyfield
you would say
too.
when you was like growing up trying to be like when you first started boxing, who you mimicked
Yeah.
after, who you
Who was
watching,
I mimicking?
who they say they reminded you of or something like that.
They say Holyfield.
Holyfield. That's
Okay.
probably because you're so ripped, bro.
Yeah.
Coming in there, and you know your style is now that you mention it, your style is kind of. I think you're a little cleaner than him though. Your style's a
I
little
feel like
cleaner.
I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like I think better. You
yeah,
know
you're a
what I'm
little
saying?
cleaner.
But that's the James Toney though.
Yeah, true. So
James Toney
you got the
definitely
mix
moved.
of all, and it's good to see that growing up when you emulate someone like that or fighters like that, it sticks with you even now at this point in your career. All right, I
But also so like growing up, okay, put like I wasn't necessarily watching Holyfield, okay. So Kaya tell me to watch Andre Ward,
Mhm.
Lomachenko.
Yeah,
That's where I got them angles from.
yeah.
I watched Lomachenko, uh,
And
Andre Ward, Lomachenko, and then my dad was a boxing fan. He went to all the '80s fights, so he the one that put me on the James Toney, and then he put me on the Sugar Ray Leonard, the whole Marvin Hagler, all that whole era. He put me on all that era. I started watching YouTube videos
just
on that. Yeah, on that.
downloading.
And then I did my little history. Ali, the heavyweights. Back in the day. My favorite was Foreman out of them. You know
Foreman.
what I'm
Wow.
saying? Yeah, Foreman. Foreman's one of my favorite fighters too.
Okay.
And then and the funny thing was the guy that played him was at my fight in New Jersey. He's a big fan of me too.
Oh
So
Really?
wow,
Yo,
yeah,
that's crazy.
that was a good. I watched that. I watched
yeah,
that
it's a
too. I
good
think
movie.
it came out on that because I didn't know much.
Netflix, right?
Yeah, we're a little removed from that era. Like it's just before
Yeah,
us, so it was good to see that. I learned a lot about him from that, and that was cool. But that's awesome that you download all that data. And you know what? You spoke about Loma and the angles, and I saw that in your last
yeah.
fight specifically. You were showing angles like crazy. I was like, oh shit, this got a little bag in him. He's got a little bag in him.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Appreciate
it
that.
was,
Nah, for real. A lot of people be like, I'm small. I fight like a smaller fighter.
Yeah.
I hit a growth spurt in ninth grade. I started off the school year 132. I ended the school year at 154.
whew. What?
But that's kind of why though. I used to fight like smaller and
Yeah, yeah.
England and box and stuff like that.
What do
So,
you
but yeah,
what do you walk around at usually? Is it hard to make weight for you, or is it like?
nah, nah. I mean, it's not. I walk around. I mean, in camp. I'll be in like the 70 to like 75 range. I'll be sparring like guys is like 190. So you know what I'm saying. I'm not about to be kind of late sparring these guys.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. I start cutting my weight. I keep it to like 15 to 12 to 15 range, and then I'll start cutting it like the last little 3 weeks out.
Okay.
But I mean, after a fight, you know, you rehydrate. I'll probably be about 180 in the ring, or you know. So you know, after the fight, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I take my week off, and you know, I like to travel, and when I travel, I like to go to the best restaurants. I like to eat. So
Pasta
you know what I'm
face.
saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Pasta? No. I mean, it ain't pasta every time. I make sure I get a pasta though. I make sure I get a pasta. You know, like right after the fight. You know what I'm saying? Now I make sure I get a pasta. But for some reason, whenever I'm making weight, bro, it's always commercials of food.
Yeah, yo,
So I might be like, hey, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna get that. So I don't know. Sometimes it's wings. Sometimes it's been pizza. Sometimes it's just I don't know.
it's the mind, man. It's crazy. I do like a crash diet, right? Once a year. No carbs, no sugar. I just do it for like 20, 30 days because I'm a fluffy mother effer. So when I do that, I notice that I'm like, yo, I've never seen so many Reese's peanut butter commercials. Like, what is going on? And
Nah, for
it's the
sure.
mind.
They
It's the
put all the
mind. Yeah.
nah for sure. They put all the
I'm
food
like,
commercials on.
yeah. I'm like, why is this? I've never seen this.
Deep dish pizza. I'm like, bro, oh my god.
It's
And the
weird.
cinnamon, the wings.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, come on, bro.
Yo, but what I was gonna say, what's your you know how people got like other hobbies? What's your other hobby that you like to do?
Off season.
I
When
mean,
you're not
I like to shop. You know, I'm a sneakerhead.
Oh,
sneaker.
You know,
sneakerhead.
I
Okay.
got over 100 pairs of tennis shoes. I got like the shoe containers, like how Caleb plant.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been collecting since high school. I wore the same size ever since I hit that growth spurt.
Yeah.
I went from a
Okay.
9.5 to 11.5, 12, and
Do you
you
go?
know.
Do you go to like
So
the shows and stuff, like the sneaker
nah,
conventions?
I don't
Nah,
go. I mean, I don't go there. Yet. I'm gonna save it for later.
you're on your way.
Later, not right now. Right now, I go to like the resale stores, and
Yeah,
I'll buy the full $500 shoes
yeah,
there. But you know what I'm
So
saying?
what's
As far as the sneaker
a rare
cons and
shoe
all
you
that,
got?
yeah.
huh?
What's the rare shoe you got?
I got the Galaxy phones.
Oh,
Okay. Oh
nice.
no. Oh wow. Just crazy
No,
that you
not
said
the Galaxy one. I got the Big Bangs. I got the black bottom ones. I don't got the ones that I got the black bottoms.
the crazy thing that you said that, right? Last fight, did you have foam boxing shoes on? Those foam posits?
No, I had on. I think I had the black olive nines at the fight.
Now, which ones you had the silver joints on?
Oh, you talking
When you
about
were
the
fighting,
shoes I pulled in?
yeah, when you were
Yeah,
fighting.
those
Yeah,
those
Yeah.
those were like foams. Those are like foam posit boxing shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I say I'm like, yo, I was gonna ask you about those shits
yeah,
too. That's the
But
crazy part.
those are actual shoes though. I think
yeah.
it's called like Y something athletics or something like that. They
I
got
thought
a
they
little
was like
cage and everything.
Nike foam posits. I thought they was really Nike foam posits
Yeah.
though. Like I'm
Nah,
like,
as I was like planning the whole fit together, they were Nike foam
yeah,
posits. That's what they were meant to be. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, okay, I feel you. I feel you.
Uh-huh.
All right, so
But
if
nah, I like to shop. I like to I'm typically like I like to try new things,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But it depends. I don't like to be scared, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
yeah,
It depends on who's driving. But I have been put in like some like I went riverboat rafting when I was on Team USA. I did not like that experience.
Hell
Bro.
no, you got no control. You just
Yeah, I did not. I was like, bro, yeah, I did not like that experience. But so I mean, but I like to travel on my
okay.
free time. You know what I'm saying? Go to
So
restaurants, go eat. First of all, I like to hang out with friends on the
yeah,
free on my free time and shit.
okay.
it's so funny because like the more fighters and stuff we interview, right? Like I idolize all of you. I'm jealous of all of you, everything. Like you guys are all my heroes, whatever. And then like I told you, I'm like, oh, he's like a regular dude like me, man.
Right.
I be chilling, bro. I be
Yeah,
chilling.
it's fun. Do you play basketball at all? Because I know Crawford.
Yeah, I hoop. I
You
hoop. I hoop.
one on
Now I
one,
haven't. I
one on
fell
one.
back into hooping because I got injured. I got in
Yeah,
2020 when
yeah,
I was Team USA. I had shoulder. I had to get my shoulders fixed
yeah.
for the whole 2020. I took the whole 2020 off, and then I had to get my hand fixed. So because of injuries, you know what I'm saying, I haven't been like I hoop, but I don't be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm a hoop every day. It's like sometimes I'll be like, I ain't hooping. You know what I'm saying?
You ever
Majority of the times it be like I'm not hooping. I can't hoop.
Who's the best?
I hoop. You go ahead.
Who's the best hooper in y'all group? Because I know Shakur be playing.
Crawford.
I know
Crawford talking
be
all kinds of
playing.
hoop shit.
I mean, I'm the best hooper, bro.
Okay.
Yo, so let me hear. You ever
be dunking? You like 5'10". You probably gotta be able to.
Nah, I ain't dunking. I'm slashing. I'm slashing corner threes and mid range, man.
Okay, I thought you would be dunking.
You ever play? You all play together in BOMAC's camp when you're in those camps and stuff? I know when you have some downtime.
We actually me, Core, Keyshawn, all us played like a month or two ago. But
You were waxing?
we ain't really for we ain't really been hooping like that.
Okay,
We used to
okay.
hoop hella on Team USA though, all the time.
I bet.
Yeah. Well, as you get older too, you get more serious. Like, cause basketball hurts, man. Those like basketball
Nah,
hurts.
for real, it is. It's like I ain't about to be sore tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Like I'll spar, whatever. You know, we box, whatever. I'll spar, get my ass kicked, whatever. One full court game at LA Fitness, my hips are hurting, my everything. I'm like, what the?
For sure.
It's weird. It's weird, but hey, man, I think that's all we got. You got anything else? We'll let you go. Thank you for giving us the time as it is.
No
You gave us
problem, bro.
more than we even bargained for. Just
For
just
sure.
let's
Definitely
hear.
good vibes. For
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, that's us. That's us. Again, I want to apologize.
You got any gyms for the people that's probably watching or like want to be a boxer or anything like that?
If you just started, I want to tell you to always, stay humble, never be big headed. You know what I'm saying? You can always learn in this sport. There's always a guy out there, you know what I'm saying? There's always a time where you're gonna think you know it all, and one sparring session, a guy, oh, okay, I gotta work on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, don't ever get too big headed. And stay in the gym. Boxing. It's everyday sports. So it's an all year round sport. So you know what I'm saying. Ain't no off season in this game. So stay in the gym and never get big headed. Never feel like you learned everything.
Yeah. Okay.
I got one more question, and then I swear we'll let you go. I could talk this all day, so I'll
For
let you
sure.
run. Who is a fighter that maybe the public hasn't heard of yet? And I ask everyone this, but we should keep an eye out for like a name, someone coming up, maybe a sparring partner, someone you got that we
nephew, a little cousin.
we should put on the radar.
Isley Jr. or some shit.
Marcus Luther, man.
Marcus Luther.
Marcus Luther.
Write the name down. What weight is he?
Sharp.
Sharp?
He's still amateur. He ain't turned pro yet.
Oh, not pro.
Look out for him.
Marcus Luther. All right.
Marcus Luther, but hold on. If you're looking for professional, that's
Nah.
that's my young amateur, but
okay.
Professional. I mean, Keon Davis.
Yeah.
And
I knew
Lester Martinez, man. He got
Lester
a big
Martinez?
fight coming up.
Okay.
Watch out.
He
fighting an undefeated guy. We'll look out for him.
Lester Martinez, and we actually met all the Davis brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna mark that down, and I'll keep my eyes peeled. Again, thank you for the time.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
If you hear anybody talking shit about that weird drunk guy with the Spar-Inn at MSG, let them know we're good vibes. We're just fans.
Good vibes, my man. For sure. I got you.
Take care, all right?
Yo,
for sure.
Thank you. So, oh wait, whoa. No, I got one more. How did you get the nickname the Transformer? And then we'll close out with that. Sorry, I meant to start with that, but I didn't.
It's all good. It's all good. I used to. So yeah, like how you say now, I don't talk a lot of trash and all that. So then this is before all the muscles and all that came. I was skinny.
Yeah.
I was skinny and it was overlooked. You know what I'm saying? And funny thing is, like a month or two ago, this is one of the guys that was around when I first started. His name James. He called me. He called me like not too long ago, and he was like, Troy, I remember you was in the gym, you used to cry and stuff like that, man. It was a rough start. I started when I was 11. I didn't fight till I started when I was 8. I didn't fight till I was like 10, 11 years old. It was rough in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you didn't give up. You didn't give up.
So what's the name? K. This is around the time I had probably had like 10, 11 fights. But I was this when I was like coming out, I don't know, I was looking sharp, what I'm saying? Angles, everything, I was looking sharp. So K had called James and was like, man, James, you need to see him. Troy Party's gonna get, man, you need to see him. Like, he's sharp. And James telling me, I ain't no case of all this. James man, you need to come see him, man. Troy, man, he different. Man, you need to come see him. But he gave me that name because like how James was, nobody thought I was gonna do anything. I was always quiet. I was always the shy one. So my name would pop up. Everybody would be like, oh, he not gonna do nothing. And then I would fight. I'd be the best fight. I'd be the most exciting fight the whole night. Everybody oohs and ahs. Everybody coming up to me after the fight. Kay was like, we gonna call you the Transformer.
Nah, that's perfect.
You came from a different demeanor.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that is
okay.
I'm a big nickname guy. That is one of the cooler nicknames in the game. So again, Troy, thank you so much for the time.
Appreciate you, man.
You got camp you're in camp now. Unfortunately, we won't be able to make it to Vegas. We would love to.
I know you'd be tuned in with full support.
Yeah.
So it's all straight. It's all good.
Oh, definitely.
I got a damn wedding. My wife won't let me leave, so I got to go to this damn wedding, or else we would be there. But
it's like 6-7 weddings this year. Like,
no friends, no friends. Weddings suck. No friends. I'm like, why even get married? No, that's a different podcast. That's a different time.
I mean, that's the experience I like to have, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Nah, you're good, man. You're just.
I'm not saying getting married, but I'm talking about going there. You know what I'm saying? Going to a wedding. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Nah, it's good. It's good. I love my wife. She's gonna listen to this, and I'm gonna have to box.
Nah, he said nah.
Troy, again, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. Big fans.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys,
no problem, bro. Y'all definitely,
lifetime
good vibes, man, for sure. I definitely pull back up whenever.
Of course, and I promise, man, on everything I love. Next time you're in New York, we will be there ringside, no matter what. All right.
So for sure, man. I appreciate that.
Take care, man.
All right.